Generic greetings and welcome to Roleplay plus Shadowrun Returns, episode 5. In the previous episode, me and Paco busted into the Royal Apartments to try and rescue Coyote, someone who may or may not know something about Sam's murder, something we are still trying to investigate, to get money or solve some, unresolved issues or something. Probably the money. Return to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses' Union. Heads rise and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see that her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burnt skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. So I'm probably doing better than her at this particular point. Mrs. Kebopta is tending bar to herself when Paco walk carries the mangled, bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet. Fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the colour of wet sparkle, and there's something new in her eye, fear. The woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kebopta has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? Yeah. I don't think she's great to work for. I'm sorry, I had a run that went bad. Yes, I see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. I'm sorry, Mr. Kebopta. I apologise again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dock Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of what? A debt of honour. Okay, fair enough. Basically, she's getting it on the Never Never. Higher purchase. Now, go. Bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I'm not convinced she's great to work for. No. Yes. I don't know what the benefits are of this club, but apparently you're not allowed to bleed on the floor. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head towards you. Thank you, I believe that. Domo, thank you, that pretty much is, I guess. That girl is precious to me. It's not that often we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you to my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here, but we both know the words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you something. Please take it as a show of respect. Whiz, I could use a bunk. Money, please. You will find more than a bunk. There is more to the Union that meets the eye. Below us is a small facility where exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like you. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear at the black market has to offer. Fully equipped cyberdock and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Ooh, it's a safe house then. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of the facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Is that a Batman reference? I'm not sure. I'm not going to talk to her. I'm going to run straight off to this place she mentioned. I wonder where the troll is anyway. Because I always like to have a little chat with him. There he is there. Let's have Mr. Culway, let's have a little chat, shall we? The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands impressively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you as you approach. Evening, I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. And we have you thanked for that? Yeah, Paco and I tracked her down. Always wondered what she saw in him, but I guess it ain't all bad. I'm just glad she's back. Thanks. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else soon after what happened to Sam. You're a big old sheepdog, aren't you? Not the comparison made of most trolls, but I'm happy to defy expectations. Mind if I ask you a few questions? I should be going, actually. I've got stuff to do. Let's go and have a little A little jingle on the piano. There's loads of people to talk to, but as I said, if I actually talked to everybody and went through all of the dialogue options, this would be a 50-episode series. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest in a long time. Play GAFFC. I could play chopsticks. No. Play GAFFC. As you slowly pick the notes on the keyboard, the spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs to the Union. A hidden staircase, but what about all these people looking around? Okay, there's like loads of people around here. Surely they'd be watching. Whatever. We'll ignore that. Okay. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Gwapta has combined everything a runner might need into one-stop shopping experience: black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Ooh, lovely. This is the perfect place, really. Let's have a wander around, shall we? Oh, so we've got a bar. We've got, that looks like some, hey, apparently. Hey. What do you mean, no credit? Yeah, this place looks fairly stocked to me. So, we have a lounge area for lazing around and watching television. We have, looks like a bunk area. We have a dock, and that looks like Coyote, and she's missing an arm, but yet there's an arm on the bench. I'm not even going to question that. We have what looks like to be, what? Some sort of shamanistic magical area. We have a bar for, drink. We have, what? TB Gumberman. And he's holding a big pistol, probably the armourer. And we have, well, that's blatant the cyberspace area. That's where we can hack into the Matrix and such. And we also have a couple of other, what are these areas? Yeah, that's the computer area. Tech support, I guess. Let's just jump. Let's check our objective, actually. Our objective is to find the med bay in the safe house, and the optional is meet all the black market vendors in the safe house. Let's do the optional. Let's meet everybody, shall we? We'll have a, we'll go up here. We'll go up here. I'm pretty sure I've met this guy before. Let's have a chat with him. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles the otherworldly wares. Good evening, young human, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algerian Half-Dream. I'm going to call you Elf. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best magical foci spells, fetishes for the conjuring spirits. Not my thing, apparently. Goodbye. Yeah, it's not my thing. I've got, you know, I use the deck and such, so not my thing. Let's talk to Eric. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you will, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will keep you on the right side of the ground. What do you even mean? Let me show me what you have. He has clothing. Excellent. I have 2,040 new yen, and I don't really have anything to buy this stuff here. Exit, whatever. Can't afford any of that. TB Gumberman. Who's this guy? Please be the armourer. Theodore Buster Gumberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with precision that suggests straight lines of military officer's uniform. Hair cropped short, high and tight as in the neatness of the presence only compromised by the new even tusks that protruding from his mouth. Okay, and he's got a cyber eye as well by the look of it. When the orc speaks, his voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. So yes, I think he's the armourer. Bunker Buster Gumberman. At your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Let's see what you've got. I really do need a new pistol. Is that better than what I've got? I'm pretty sure I've got that one there, and there's this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Confirm. So my crappy security pistol, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put my Celsa Black Scorpion. It's the same damage, it's the same range, but it does have twice the capacity, which is fantastic. Let's confirm that, and good. I don't want anything else. Let's talk to this guy, David Fry II. This is the guy I want to be talking to. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. The eye of this techno-bits storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the side of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions, I can answer anything you need. How about what do you have for sale? Because I need a new deck. I need the Renraku Craftwork 1, which is, we can have 4 programs in it. ESPs are something used in the Matrix. Evasion is it's basically used for when you activate abilities and such. I think I will get IP is how much basically your it's basically how much health you have in the Matrix. I'm going to buy it for 750. Confirm, because it's something I use all the time. I'm going to get rid of my current one and put the new work on. Yeah, the new one. Lovely. And I will see what else he has for sale, actually. What about consumables? These are things I would use in the Matrix. What about programs? How about, let's have a look. What programs do I have at the moment? I don't even know if I have any programs. Either way, I'm going to buy the medic, because I can heal myself in the Matrix. I'm going to get the killer, which is basically an attack. I'm going to also get probably suppression, because that allows me to reduce the alarm state. Basically, in the Matrix, the alarm state will go up and up and up, and once it gets to a certain point, you just kicked out the system. So I'm going to buy them 3, I think. Yeah, we'll confirm all that. And I'm going to have to get rid of some abilities now, so I'm going to have to get rid of... What am I going to... where can I get rid of them? Where do I actually store these things? I'm guessing not here. I'm guessing I just get them all. I've never actually equipped any of them. Deck. No. Looks like I'm getting them all. Confirm. And I will see you later. I'm being rude. Also, let me introduce our resident decker and good friend, Johnny Clean. I told you there was something up with him. Last episode, I said there was something up with him. While in the same overalls that you saw on the upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench, crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Infamous, even. Good to see you down here. Happy to help if I can be. Yeah, see you guys around. I don't have time to talk to these guys. I've got stuff to do. Let's go into... Hang on, is that room looks... Why is there a room there but you can't get into? I'm not even going to question it. Right, let's talk to the Doc. Hi, Doc. How's it going? Dr. Sarah Castle, make it quick. I need to operate. Okay, she's got a... Looks like a little devil on her shoulder. If I walked into a doctor's surgery and that was the first person that I'd met, I'd probably turn around. Thanks for helping me out back there. Null Sheen. Should be okay now. We'll see. Gonna take years to work off this debt. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some tri-vids or something. This young lady will have to... I'll have to go to work. Okay, how about... Take it easy. I'll see you when you wake up. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a closer look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? What? I earned this face for being stupid. I want to keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sticks the syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Yes. Bedside manner? Shit. Right. Let's talk. Oh, there's Coyote there. She looks like she's got a new arm now. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, she clearly needs some rests. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science and combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kabopter will have me working it off for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. Looks like you got something on your mind. I have some questions. What kind of questions? Well, it's about Sam, because I want to get out of here, actually. What about him? He's dead. Holy dreck, Sam? Can't say I'm surprised. She was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seems to like Sam's jokes, though, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny, I guess. I knew him when it was the best. I knew him when the best at times, I guess. Sorry he's gone. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live, actually? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes he'd sneak down here so he could crash him on the bunks. He used to he used one the night before I saw him. Excellent. How bad was his drinking, anyway? It wasn't just drinking. It was booze, chips, drugs, everything, basically. Wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using it more and more. Whoa, you sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see that it was a walking corpse. Had to be the drinking. Then disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Okay. Just like that, yeah? Said his mum helped him out. Never said, though. What do you remember about the night he died, anyway? It was pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Yeah, I met him. Yeah, he was actually in a morgue freezer when I met him. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back good. But eventually he got loud and looked like he got kicked out. Fair enough. Mr. Culway wasn't around. Can't remember why. So he asked Jake to do the honours. They dragged him out into the back, into the alley, and that's the last I saw of him. He said he got loud. What was he saying, actually? Standard Sam Drake. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need to do something for me. What's that? I need to talk to Mr. Delia about the Royal run. He's upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run when I recover. I will. I'm not going to tell her, but I've picked up the gems. Now, do I actually hand them back? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's look at this. She said Sam slept in one of the bunks, so I'm guessing it's this. Let's check the bunk out. The bunk is a mess with and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, pillow, you find an old photograph which seems lots of wear. Look at the image of the photograph. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on the cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with his fingers. Let's look at the... Look at the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Samish State Park, summer 2040. Let's pocket the photo. So, is that Sam's girlfriend? Sister? I don't know. Says twins, so I'm guessing sister. Can't be girlfriend, because that would be... Actually, it could be, couldn't it? You know, it's in the future. Anything could happen. Right, let's go upstairs. Yay, great thing to mention on a sort of comedy video. Right, let's wander over to Mr. Delia, which is this guy over here. Apparently, Coyote was working for him. Let's have a look. Mr. Delia looks small and tough with an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got an air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. You Delia? Yeah, what's it to you, asshole? Can't you see I'm busy here? Coyote centers. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say? She's downstairs in bed bay, got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. Who are you? Coyote... The guys that got your goods, what difference does it make? It doesn't make no difference to me. Where are the stones? I could either hold them back. I'm going to hold back everything but the pebble with the runes on, actually. An instant, there's a jeweler's scope in his eye. Moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you, furious, and throws the rest of the gems in your face. It's not here. What? He exhales slowly and wags his head and speaks. Let me explain the way the world works here. I hire someone to do the job, they do it, then they get paid, we're all happy. Now... you have something that I paid Coyote to get me. That makes it mine. So give me that pebble and we won't make any more work for Johnny clean. Double fee, pebble's yours, pal. Double what I currently owe you. Done. Now hand it over. Now, guess what? I've just been had here. Because he doesn't owe me anything. Hand the pebble over. Coyote may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with delivery is no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day, might need a little talent. When it happens, come to me, I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. Thanks, Paco. Yeah, looks like you impressed him. I think he's a bit of a dick, actually. I no offence for those gems. Van Grass, follow me. Okay, let's sell these gems. Yeah, too right. What's my new objective? Let's have a quick look. Return to Coyote. Optional is find a fence and meet all the black market vendors, which I'm pretty sure I've done, but hey-ho. Let's have a talk with Van Grass. So, Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, monitoring a runner to stand by. At the same time, he's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. Yeah, he's looking busy. That's an interesting look. If he got rid of that bit and changed the hair a bit, he'd actually look a bit like Notch. We have some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? I have a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You hear the servos in Van Grass's cyber eye whir as magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones. 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this dreck? Gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Well, if I had Charisma 5, I'd be able to increase that. If I had Strength 6, I can increase that as well. If I had Etiquette Academic, I'd be able to get better as well. But guess what? I don't have any of it, so it sounds good. Pay me. There we go. Looks like I don't have much option. There's that fenced off. So, let's talk to... Actually... let's talk to this guy, actually, once more. Let's talk to Delia, see if he's got any jobs. We're done now. Buzz off. Okay, fair enough. Looks like I'm going to walk away. Let's talk to Johnny Clean up here. He leans seemingly he leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd of the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day. She said I could use the safe house, but don't quite know where it is. He's going to tell me about the piano. Okay, yeah, I've already done this, Johnny. Actually, yes, let's go downstairs. I like the way that if you don't do the option objectives, you don't necessarily get less karma. I don't like the whole, it's an optional objective, but in reality you get more rewards. Not a big fan of that sort of thing. Right, let's spend some karma. I've got 13 karma, so I'm going to open my karma sheet, and I'm going to go to intelligence. I'm going to increase it by 1. I'm going to go to probably body and increase pistols by 1. And yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll go to charisma. We're going to get an extra 1 in charisma? Yeah, we'll get an extra 1 in charisma, so we're going to go up the etiquette way as well. And we will probably leave the karma there. I don't really want to go any further, because I want to start edging up in the old charisma so we get better dialogue options. Let's talk to Coyote, shall we? Coyote. Hello. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? Photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. Yeah, he mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along well, though. He was rambling on about how the last time they saw him, by that point, he was completely gone. Really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink chirps at the screen. This shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. He's smiling. Must be about money. All right, then. Talk. There's another Ripper murder. Ah, crap. This one at the NTSB investigation facility down at the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. Are they here now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image of your PDA dissolves and the call ends. What, another Ripper murder? Where? At the docks. I gotta go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us, okay? How about thanks? I appreciate the help. Yeah, you can come with me too, right? Right, take a cab to the NSTB warehouse. So, looks like Sam's got a twin sister, and now she might know something about the murder. To be honest, at the moment, there's not much investigation going on. It's more just talking to people and figuring out that someone else might find something. Talk to them, or not, someone else finds something. They could all just be messing around. But at least I think we're getting closer. Let's talk to Mrs. Copter. How else may I be of service? Your You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Grew up on the Royale, but she managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. Came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing away through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Fair enough. I'm going to be going now, so it looks like Coyote's got a bit of an axe to grind as well. She might not be great to take on with us, because she'd probably be shooting every chip house we go into up. Maybe we can use the zeal, I guess. So, let's wander off to this new place. Take cab to the South Seattle docks. Too right, let's confirm that. Right. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind you, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with the latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and grey. The rain doesn't help it matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transport Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate, and we shall leave it there. No violence, but this is, after all, an RPG, so if you're expecting complete violence in this series, then probably disappointed. Not that, many people watch this anyway, but that doesn't really much matter. As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. So, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Generic Partings.